Hello everyone, welcome to part 23 of Spider-Man 2. It's time for some more Black Suit Spidey and to check up on Yuri to see how she's doing with the flame.
Hey Yuri!
I checked out the old hospital that the flame said he'd be. It's guarded, but nothing we can't handle. You ready?
I still think it's a trap. We need a plan before we go in.
Sure. There's a rooftop near the hospital. We'll talk there.
The meeting spot is going to be in Williamsburg. Good thing I can quick travel to a close by location. Now, getting the ability to fast travel requires a bit of work this time around. Not only do you have to take on random crimes, but you also have to do side quests in order to unlock fast travel in that particular district. That's right, if you want the freedom to travel to any point in the city instantly, then you're going to need to get the progress bar up to halfway, at least halfway in all 14 districts. It's a bit on the time-consuming side, but it is worth it to get at least a few of these districts.
She went in without me. I'm going after her. No. They're still breathing. But I don't know if the flame is gonna be so lucky. Not after Yuri said how dangerous he is. We have no idea what their Crimson Hour Doomsday event is, and she just runs in.
You know, Pete, Yuri is responsible with killing. Why are you so cross about this? And here's the thing Peter's not thinking about. Yuri's not taking everybody out like the Punisher would. So maybe he should just turn a blind eye to this. Especially when it comes to a guy as dangerous as the Flame. Yeah, screw the stealth at this point. We're going balls deep. A lot of the Flame Cult enemies are not that hard to take on. They are mainly standard enemies. It's really the big brutes that serve as some sort of challenge. I'm surprised the game allowed me to do that stealth takedown.
Gotta take these guys out before they alert the others.
Burn him down! Burn this off of me!
All right. Where are you, Yuri? That's not a good rumble. Just need to get to her.
Earthquakes are not a common occurrence in New York. Wonder what the hell that was. And more importantly, where the hell did Yuri go? Anyway, there are a couple of different rooms that you need to crawl through in order to get to your destination.
Anyone hear me? Anyone?
That's a map of Brooklyn. Is that where the Crimson Hour is supposed to happen? Why Brooklyn? What's Oscorp got to do with all of this? A warehouse, scrapyard, parking lot, library? What's the connection?
No!
What now?
I want this cleared as soon as possible.
What happened to the roof team? You're not in charge!
Get it together. The flame needs... Clear that rubble now! Now!
Yuri's behind that rubble. I take out these cultists, I can get to her. And the flame. Wait. They're making explosives here. They're not waiting for the Crimson Hour. They want to cause it.
And that's one way to look at it. I just realized that Peter is not all that upset about this situation.
Like
especially considering he has the symbiote on him. You would think he would be a bit more volatile than this. Well, the volatile nature comes later, but unfortunately it's not going to be because of the flame.
What do you people want?
That's what every cultist in existence says. It's about fate. Why can't these cultist members think for themselves for once? Oh, wait a minute. Come here, you. I just want to give you a hug. Oh, okay, that's a little bit... Oh, God. A little bit of a rough hug there.
Who said anything about Oscorp? Stop! The fool's beacon himself, as I prophesied! No! I knew you had it in you, Yuri.
There. That'll keep pressure on it until I can... If you want the flame, you're gonna have to go through me!
Then you're about to swallow a lot of blood!
Spider-Man versus Wraith in a pretty cool but kind of needless fight. And I'm on Yuri's side with this one. Let her kill the flame. Everything would be so much better for it.
Kill him, Yuri! My prophecy said he'll never stop!
I'll finish you when I'm done! The flame needs to die, Spider-Man! The longer he lives, the more people will get hurt!
There are other ways to stop him! Less traumatic ways!
Traumatic would be letting this guy go, Peter. What are you thinking? Anyway, the Wraith, like other bosses, have a couple of different phases.
This path you're on never ends well, Yuri. Trust me!
Trust you? What about you trusting me? You weren't there the last time he escaped! You didn't find the body! You didn't see his face!
No, I can't even imagine! But that still doesn't make this right!
Makes it right in my book. But as I was saying, Yuri does not mix up her attacks too much between the different phases. She's mainly a more pattern-based boss in that you have to time your dodges and parries well.
It's not like I want to free him!
No! You just want to go halfway!
Well, you can't spell Peter without halfway now, can ya? Anyway, we're going into phase 3.
Congratulations. You get to live out the rest of your life behind bars.
And I owe it all to you.
Oh, that is the perfect thumbnail right there.
God, that's beautiful.
I'm only gonna enjoy this a little bit!
Oh, why couldn't you have thrown him to his neck, Peter?
Get out of my way!
You know I can't do that! I'm trying to do the right thing!
As if you have any idea what that means!
No, Peter does not have any idea. And for everybody who doesn't have an idea of who that character is, the Flame leader, that is Cletus Cassidy. Or in some Spider-Man universes, he is Carnage. And hell, even without the symbiote on him, Cassidy is a psychopath. A grade A psychopath. Anything with Cletus Cassidy or Carnage in it, whether it be Maximum Carnage on the Super Nintendo or the Spider-Man video game from 2000, he is going to wreck things up.
Everything's blurry.
I've been doing good! You always have!
You used to believe we could do both!
Yeah, then I screw up!
You talk like I've never saved anyone!
Oh, and nobody's died under your watch? I doubt that! You're the one who wanted to wait to come here! If we had followed your plan, the flame would have escaped by now!
I think he already has. Good job, Peter, good job. You could be fighting the flame, but instead you're fighting your friend. This flashbang attack is one of Yuri's new moves, or technically I should say the only new move she has in this boss fight. And you could just interrupt her completely with a well-timed gadget.
Too many!
I just threw a bunch of gas cans at her and she's still alive. Yuri is tough. She is indeed one tough bastard. But this fight is good, even if it's on the more generic side of things. Yuri doesn't change her strategies up too much and she's pretty easy to counter.
Yuri! You okay?
You need to figure out your priorities. Because I'd rather lose sleep over the one person I killed than all the ones I didn't save.
I know my priorities. I am not going to let the flame hurt anyone else. I'll find him. Somehow.
Mission complete? Oh, Peter, you really let this one slip. I am heavily blaming Peter for this. I am going to be that guy. I am definitely that guy today. Hell, my favorite superhero of all time, Batman's got the same problem. Why not just kill the Joker? Kill the Joker and everything would be alright. You don't even have to use guns. I know Batman's not a gun enthusiast, but seriously, just punch the Joker to death.
You look like you have a dark past.
Anyway, we got another spider bot, and now's a good time to switch over to Miles to see what he's doing. Spidey push-ups. Okay, that's one way to work out. I think he's got well, not a side mission, but an important mission he has to do that's part of the story, so let's try that. You know, the strange thing about switching between the two Spideys is that they always end up in the same general area as each other and not different points in the city. It's kind of strange. And that always happens. Like, say you switch from Miles to Peter in Astoria, then Peter's also going to be in Astoria too. It's kind of weird. Hopefully in the third game they fix that to where the Spider-Man are actually doing different things in different locations. Because that is a bit awkward.
Genki was right. The friend picked up a signal from this satellite. Let's see what we're working with.
This is no hunt to be proud of. A stain on my legacy. A disgrace, but deadly nonetheless. Find them. Kill them.
Kraven. How many more people are on this guy's list? The drone. It's using this satellite network to track his targets. Oh, you're not getting away that easy.
So here's another side activity that's introduced through the main story, and that is chasing vultures.
My still can pull the embedded data and lead me right to Lee.
What you have to do is stay in the vulture's slipstream and follow it for a long time until the progress bar fills up. All in the meantime, you have to avoid bombs that the vulture drops. I don't really do these missions, they're just kind of there and they don't really service the plot. Just imagine being a pedestrian down below and seeing all this. I mean, what the hell is going on here? You would want to move away from New York City as soon as possible after that.
Alright, Kraven. Where are you keeping Lee? What? All the targets got corrupted into one file. The drone had no intel on Lee. But these people still need my help. Otherwise, they'll end up as heads on Kraven's mantle. If there are more birds out there, I can decrypt them to discover the identities of the targets before it's too late. Should upload the data to the Spidey servers. He's gonna want to see this. Harry? Hey, you with Pete?
Hey. No. Listen, I saw you chasing that robot bird around on the news. Do you need any kind of tech support? Like, running the app or something?
Actually, I got a friend doing that already.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm just feeling useless, and my mom would always say, if opportunity doesn't knock, build the door. Even though she's gone, I still ask her for advice. Is that weird?
Nah, it's the same with me and my dad sometimes.
Nice to know I'm not alone. Thanks. And good luck out there.
You too, man. Maybe some advice will be good right now.
I honestly forgot Miles contacted Harry in this game. That's the one occurrence that happens. After that, Harry just kind of disappears for a bit. And Miles keeps getting blown off by Peter, so everything goes back to status quo. Anyway, it's time to visit Miles' dad, which you can visit the cemetery at different points in the game, and Peter and Miles will have different things to say based on that current situation. It also works the same if you visit Jeff's grave as Peter, or if you visit Uncle Ben and Aunt May's graves as Miles. It's a pretty neat attention to detail. So the cemetery is going to be at the northernmost point of Manhattan. Not so much in the Harlem area, it's a bit more west of Harlem, but it's in that general vicinity. You're going to see two bridges going north, which you cannot see what's on the other side of those bridges. Like, that area is blocked off completely.
Hey, Dad. Could really use your help right now. I'm doing everything I can to find Lee. But nothing's working. I know what you say. A hero is someone who doesn't give up. And I'm not. I just don't know what else to do. Maybe I should just ignore everything else and spend all my time trying to find Lee. No. If people need help, I'm helping. And I'll find Lee. If Pete's too busy, I'm Spider-Man. I can handle everything myself. Wish me luck, though? Thanks, Dad. I love you. So, who needs help out there? Looks like our graffiti artist went a little overboard. Better check it out.
We gotta take a couple of small steps if we want to heal. Anyway, I'll see you guys in part 24.